Arpeggios are very powerful tools you can use at the piano. Not only they sound amazing on the left hand, but they are extremely common in pop and rock music. So in this video, I'll share with you the 5 levels of arpeggios you need to learn for your left hand. And if you'd like to have a PDF version of all the arpeggios I'll be teaching in this video, you can get it for free down below in the description. So the first level of arpeggios is going to be using a very simple pattern of the 1-5-1 on each chord of your chord progression. So let's see what it would happen on a C major chord. So if I go to the C major chord and I want to be using the 1-5-1 of C, this is what's going to happen. So I'm starting on the root, the 5th note of the scale, going to the 1 on the top. And you can do lower here if you like. So very, very simple pattern. For the rhythm, you can go like 2 8 notes, going to a half note, for example, like here. So if I use that on different chords, like the 1 6 4 5 in C major, we could go like 3 4. So we can see I'm just using the same pattern, but I'm transposing the idea on different chords. So 1 5 1, and if I do the same thing on A, we have 1 5 1 because it's the 1st, the 5th, and the 1 of A minor. Then 1 5 1 again, like this. So that is really the easiest arpeggio that you can do with only 3 notes. Now, a cool variation that you can do for this one is just going backwards, like this. So that could be a very cool idea that you can do, just adding more 8 notes to the arpeggios, and could go like 4. It's the same notes. I'm just adding more movement to it, like this. Alright, now for level number 2, we're going to be adding one more note to the arpeggios, and it can be either the 2nd of the chord or the 3rd of the chord. A good example could be like, and you end here on the D, D being the 2nd note of C, or you can see it as a 9 too. And you hold that. On F, it's going to be G, and on G, very cool pattern if you just want to be adding one note. We could also do the same variation as level 1 and just add more notes to it, more 8 notes to it, and it could go like, because we can go up and down also. All 8 notes. Now, into the same level of idea here, we can also use the 3rd instead of the 2nd here. So we could have like, very pretty. So the 3rd of the chord, you're playing like that. And if I add more movement to it, beautiful arpeggios. And by the way, just as a reminder, you can get the PDF version of this video, including all the different arpeggios, in the description just below. Alright, in level number 3, we're now going to be adding 2 notes. So we're going to have both the 2nd and the 3rd note of the chord in this whole arpeggios. So we could go like 1 5 1 2 3. And this is very pretty because it creates this 3 notes line here at the end of the arpeggios. So it's like, so beautiful. Now the variation for this one, if you want to go backward, could be this. All 8 notes here. So we're going up and down. So we have 1 5 1 2 3, 2, 1, 5. And we have to stop here if we have like a chord on the next measure, for example, just to follow along with the different beats. So we go like, so it's the same pattern. 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 5, and 1 again. And on G, like this. Alright, now let's talk about level number 4. So for this level, we're gonna be moving and having fun with broken arpeggios. So it's the same concept here, but instead of moving up and down, we can actually break the arpeggios and just alternate the last 2 notes, for example. So it could go like this. We could have like that. So I'm only using the first level, but I'm alternating between the last 2 to create this continuous effect with the arpeggios. So very pretty. And I have a few variations for this one for all the notes we've been talking about, because we can do that with different idea here. So if I do the same idea, but I'm going to be using the second note instead to alternate here. So we have, so it's always just a second. So it really creates just a different inspiration, a different mood to the arpeggios you're playing. And of course, we can go all the way to the third here, and it's one of the most common one actually, so. Like this. Alright, and the last variation, we can actually just move with the 1 and the 3rd and alternate. So all of these ideas, by the way, you can create new ideas. There's so many variations we can create, just alternating between the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 1. Just have fun with this and create your own ideas. But we could do like this one. So I'm going to the 1, to the 3, and back to the 1. To the 1, 3, 1. Like this. Very beautiful arpeggios to learn. Alright, we're now at level 5, and this one is when we have like bigger arpeggios. We can do the whole thing all the way to the 2nd octave here. So it could be like, it really depends how long the chord is gonna last in your sheet music. But you can go for 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, and just use all the notes of the chord to create this. Another one that you can do that is a little bit smaller that I love, I think it's very pretty, it's 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, and you stop there. This one is just going all the way up to the 2nd fifth over here. Cool variation for this one, just go back. So you go all the way to the 5th and you go down and you stop here. So this one is going to last for about 2 measures if you want to do this. So just you have to know that when you're playing arpeggios and follow along with the chords you have on the sheet music. So it could go like, so these are like bigger arpeggios, you can just add more notes of the chord to the arpeggios to make it sound bigger and to move around the piano here. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and if you've learned anything valuable from this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. It will help me grow the channel to have more keyboard players just like you. Alright, so have fun with all these arpeggios and have a good practice.